How's it going, everyone? It's Pu'ukani of Pipeline to Paradise Radio, and this past weekend was a big sports weekend right here in Las Vegas. In addition to the Mayweather and Marquez boxing match, to the viewing of UFC 103 Franklin versus Belfort, and of course NFL football season in week number 2. All of that buzz going on in Las Vegas, but hometown fans were extremely excited about another sporting event. College football, UNLV versus Hawaii. I had the privilege to be on location reporting for islandsportsmedia.com. It was a great game for the fans as it came down to the last 40 seconds with the Rebels of UNLV scoring the go-ahead touchdown, leading them to victory over the Warriors by 1 point. The final score, UNLV 34, Hawaii 33. After the game, I had the opportunity to talk with two Warrior defensive standouts, defensive tackle Rocky Savaiigaea and linebacker R.J. Kiesel-Kauhane, both all-star alumni from my alma mater, Aiea High School. I asked both of them how they felt about their team's play against UNLV. Here's what they had to say.
Yeah, it's a real tough loss, especially being on the road, it's going to be a long airplane ride home, but, it shouldn't have waited till the end. We had a lot of chances that we could have took control of the game and, really, set us apart from UNLV, but, hands down to them, they were the better team tonight, and you just got to go back to the islands, make corrections.
We just got to keep our heads up. The offense played a great game. Game that we should have backed them up. There's a lot of errors that we made that deferred this game in that position, but there's still a lot of time that we could have made this game ours. But I think that this is a learning experience for us, and I'm glad that our WAC slate is still clean, and we can look forward into playing a good game next week.
The Warriors were on the road for 9 days straight, traveling from Seattle to Las Vegas for this matchup. I asked both if their condition physically and mentally were affected by the lengthy road trip.
It factors in a little bit, but we've been through it. We've done it before. We've traveled, and it's just about football. Everybody got to travel, and they just got to play when game time starts. We knew we could come in here and win, and we just didn't get it done tonight.
Yeah, this heat is really intense. I'm glad Coach actually did it that way, where he kept us here so that we could actually get used to the time, the weather. But at the same time, it's kind of hard being away from family. You miss that so much. But Coach, you got to understand that this is a business trip and this is our job, and this is what we got to do.
With the drastic change in climate going from mild temperatures to 100+ degrees in the desert, the Warriors were already challenged on defense, losing linebacker Satele, defensive end Fonoti, and freshman standout defensive end Falimalu. With strong players out and the many shuffling of positions, I asked both guys if it was difficult with a slim rotation on defense.
Yeah, it was a little tough. At one point we were only down to like 3 D tackles left. We only brought 5 tackles on the trip, and then Ends got hurt, Pipeline got hurt, and then Jake had to step up, and Elliot was still coming back from his injury. So there's a lot of injuries, especially being on the road. It's hard to fly everybody up, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's tough when you lose key guys in the game, but there's a lot of young guys that stepped it up and filled in the position very well. I feel comfortable with, even though these young guys came in that when the injuries happened, but they stepped in a position, and we just went on from there.
Looking forward, the Warriors get a break with a bye week coming up before WAC play begins. Both players agreed it's a welcome break for the team.
For one, it just lets us get back to the drawing board and just fix our mistakes and get them corrected, and get healthy. So we have a little over a week to get healthy, and and come back strong. And it's not the end of the world, it really bites that we lost tonight, but it's not WAC, it's not WAC play yet. So, our goals of winning the WAC is still, it's still under the way, so we're ready to go for the WAC.
Oh yeah, definitely this is where we go from day one right there. This is what we worked for. And it's tough coming out 2-1. We wanted really to come out 3-0, but we can learn from this experience, and then we can just work hard next week, follow up with Louisiana, and hopefully we have a better game.
Finally, being an Aiea alumni myself and a parishioner of St. Elizabeth's Church, I asked both players to send back a message for the hometown family and fans.
Back for everybody at 96701, they travel far for us and support us, and we just want to thank them. If it wasn't for Aiea, we wouldn't me and R.J. and Mahalo on the other team, we wouldn't be in the place that we're at now. So, it's a big attribute to everybody from Aiea that they're the people that made us, and we're just trying to represent for them and put a good name out there for Aiea.
Yeah, I always put God first. I always knew He was there backing me up. I give Him the glory. Washio taught me a lot of things. team-wise, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's just about family. Kids just coming together and bonding as one and having one superior ruler over all. And I'm glad that I'm a part of the YCL family.
Once again, we want to say mahalo going out to Rocky Savaiigaea and R.J. Kiesel-Kauhane for giving up their time after a tough battle. This is Pu'ukani of Pipeline to Paradise Radio reporting for islandsportsmedia.com.